get bored in summer because you can't think of anything to do, then keep on watching. Hi, my name is Elle. I'm a 21-year-old student educational sciences in the Netherlands, and welcome to a life of learning. On this channel, I share with you my tips for getting the most out of your student life, so make sure to subscribe if that is something you are interested in. So today I wanted to share with you some ideas of fun activities that you can do this summer, because if you are like me, you always get a bit bored in summer because there's no school, sports are off, clubs are off, and your friends might be on holidays or doing other stuff. But the problem with finding things to do is that a lot of things cost money, and as students we don't always have tons of that lying around. But luckily there is still a lot of stuff to do that is completely free. So today I wanted to share with you my favorite holiday activities that are both free and somewhat productive. So let's get into it. So actually, before I started studying educational sciences, I obtained my bachelor in computer science at Amsterdam University College. And although in the end I did decide to change trajectories in my education, I will never regret learning how to code because it's honestly such a useful skill. Apart from the fact that being able to code will help you with job applications for almost any job nowadays, it also trains you really well to think logically and systematically. And I really feel learning how to code has improved my ability to analyze arguments and systems, and has even improved my writing skills in human language. And sort of the solving puzzles, struggling to get something to work, and then in the end it works, is also just really fun. And the most amazing thing about coding is that there are countless of free resources available online. So if you want to start learning how to code, I think there are two good ways to start depending on what you are most interested in. So if you are more interested in developing and designing web applications, I would definitely start with HTML and CSS, which will enable you to create static websites. And after you've got the basics of that, move on to JavaScript, which I actually personally don't know how to do, but it's the most common coding language used to create interactive websites. And if you are more interested in machine learning and data science, which is more my forte, I would definitely recommend learning Python. And the free resource I would recommend is We3 Schools. I've used it quite a lot myself when I was in university to recap things that I had forgotten, or to go over things that weren't taught in class. And it teaches you all the basics in a very quick and simple way with lots of examples. And if you get stuck, go to Stack Overflow, which is a help forum for coders. Because honestly, coding is just 80% getting stuck and then going to Stack Overflow and finding someone else's code that magically makes everything work. Free books? Yes. Free books. Something that a lot of people don't know is that books lose their copyright protection after a number of years and then become part of the public domain. Meaning that the texts can be published on the internet for everyone to see for free. And I found that Bookmate has a huge selection of classics that you can all read for free. From ancient Greek classics to Shakespeare to Jane Austen. And the best thing is that you can download the app on your computer or your smartphone as well. So you don't even need to own a tablet or e-reader to be able to read these books. So as long as you own a smartphone or a computer with internet, you can read all of these classics completely for free. I don't think you have ever seen a YouTuber make a video like this and not tell you that you should start a YouTube channel, but you should start a YouTube channel. But all jokes aside, I've had such fun in the past months doing this, and there really is no better feeling than getting comments or messages from people because one of your videos helped them out in some way. So if this is something that you are interested in, then don't hesitate, just do it. And if you're wondering like, but how do I do this for free? Software and everything costs money. No. I have recently published a video where I talk about all the free tools that I use to run my YouTube channel. So if you have a laptop or a phone or a camera or anything that can record video or audio, then you are basically good to go. So something that you might not know about me is that I'm a dancer and that I was a self-taught dancer for about 1.5 years before I started taking classes. And honestly, this is maybe a bit embarrassing, but the sole reason that I started dancing was because I got slightly addicted to the show Dance Moms. And then I was like, whoa, that dancing looks so cool. Could I learn to do that too? And then I just started rewatching all the performances from Dance Moms and trying to imitate what they were doing. And as I was watching the show, I also started picking up on some of the terminology. And then I would just look that up on YouTube to learn the proper technique for all those moves. But yeah, there are a lot of free resources available on YouTube for learning how to dance. And one of my favorite tips for if you want to learn a dance that does not have a tutorial is to slow down the video to like 50% or even 25%, so you can more easily make out what they are doing exactly. But yeah, dance is a great way to be physically active and express yourself. And it is very doable to learn it by yourself using free resources on YouTube. Of course, do be careful because you don't want to hurt yourself. So don't start with the most difficult stuff. Try to find something that is a bit more easy to start with. But if you are a bit careful, you should be fine. So if dance is something that you are interested in, then make sure to take some time this summer to learn some moves. A bit similar to the last one, but I also happen to sing. And although I did take singing classes when I was younger, nowadays I mainly use YouTube to improve my singing technique. And I don't know what your recommended page looks like, but I very often come across videos that are like singing teacher reacts to on YouTube. And a lot of the teachers that make these kinds of videos also have singing tutorials for both beginner and more advanced singers. So if you are interested in singing, definitely look up something like Singing for Beginners or Beginner Singing Class, or look up how to sing with a specific song title after, because a lot of YouTube singing teachers also have videos on specific popular songs. Do make sure that you don't immediately start with a song that requires belting, so like loud and high singing, because if you do that without any training, you could strain your voice too much. But if you start with a song with a range that comes quite natural to you, you can definitely start learning to sing on your own for free using YouTube. So those are my 5 suggestions for fun and productive things that you can do in summer for free. I really hope that you liked the video and that I mentioned some suggestions you had not thought of yourself. Let me know in the comments if you try any of these out, or if you have any other suggestions for fun and free things to do in summer. And make sure to like the video if you thought it was helpful so that others might find it as well. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on how to make the best of your student life. And I wish you lots of love and a life of learning.